Hello and welcome to Short Officers classes. Today we will be answering a question which came on IAS exam. And this question, the marks of this question was 12 and a half. So the question is use of internet and social media by non-state actors for subversive activities in a major security concern. How have this been misused in the recent past? Suggest effective guidelines to curb the above threats. So the question has two parts clearly. So we will be answering this question in three sections. First is in the introduction, that is what is the meaning of this question, how should we proceed. In the second part we will be answering the first part of the question, which is how they have misused it with some examples from present time. And in the third section we will be providing possible solutions, different channels through which we can curb and we can handle this problem. So the first part is, we all know that as the world has gone digital, so now the entire world is like a single home, so every time we are connected with each other, so people are constantly connected, all are connected, all people of the world, they are connected by this single platform, which is internet. We know that internet is a part of our daily life now. Everyone among us, we do use internet like we are using now. And the question is how the non-state actors, what do we mean by non-state actors? This means different terror groups who are not part of any government, any state, so they are the non-state actors, and how they have used this medium to send their message, to threat people, how they have misused it. This is the thing that we need to discuss in this part with some examples from present time or recent time. So the first part is, the first example that we are gonna discuss is the Daesh case, who have been using the internet to spread the propaganda using the platforms such as he was giving his propaganda of using Twitter, which is very popular, Twitter and YouTube, sending videos, etc. Second is some other groups like some other terror groups like AQIS, LET. They are also doing the same thing, their propaganda, and this has been on Telegram, and this also has interpreted by NIA. And also the financial security breach, we everyday face it, like many times we see that bank accounts are hacked and no transactions have been done from unauthorized persons. So recently details of lakhs of debit cards are compromised by the use of sophisticated hacks. This means all the details of the bank details and details of the debit cards were hacked. These are everyday news that we see. So examples are plenty. And also there are also reservation actions like agitations by the Patidars in Gujarat and Jats in Haryana. So Patidars in Gujarat and Jats in Haryana. Their allegations, and that became widespread, by the use of internet, of course, which is a very handy medium. Fine. So these are all the problems that we see. This part is the problem part, the problem with some examples that we see every day. We are facing every day this kind of problem. And the second part is there are some other questions like unethical hackers giving hacking the private accounts. Unethical hackers, they hack private accounts. And also not only private accounts of the common people or also of the famous personals, just to harass them. Personals, okay, famous personals, to harass them. Now the question is how to tackle this, how to curb or tackle this. How to tackle this? So there should be first strategies which needs to be done, and also policies. Strategies and policies both should go hand in hand, and also there should be priorities to be given to cyber security, because as our life is now very much dependent on internet, on cyber, so there should be more and more policies and strategies for cyber securities, and this should be coupled with appropriate law. So if violated, quick action will be taken. So that is the first part, which is very, very important. In the second part, there should be coordinated and dynamically adaptive actions where responsibilities span from individuals and organizations to national governments. So there should be coordinated and dynamically adaptive actions where responsibilities should be part of the individuals, part of the organizations, and also part of the government. So everybody should be in the same umbrella. So this is the one part. Third part is identifying the vulnerabilities to protect the critical infrastructure and operational capabilities. So identify the root cause, identify the vulnerability. Fourth one is there should be agencies. There are agencies like NIA, which is National Intelligence Agency. This is very crucial point. This point is very crucial. This point is very crucial. This point is very crucial. So there are agencies like National Intelligence Agencies and NCSA, which is National Cyber Security Agency. National Cyber Security Agency. So this should all be created, and also they should all be direct responsibilities of the PMO. So they are not controlled by any other agency, but they should be under the hand of PMO, directly controlled by PMO, Prime Minister Office. And also we can do one another thing, which is the recruitment of trained IT professionals IT professionals with good package, so that they can track it. So these are the possible solutions. So in the first part we have to explain what do we mean by the question, how to approach it, what is the problem, how we are connected by internet in our everyday life, and why the problem is so important and so severe. In the second part we have to answer the first part of the question, which is why we are discussing it, what are the with some examples that how the non-state actors, they have threatened our life, how they have used it or how they have misused the internet to spread their propaganda, with some examples, with some current affairs, and also not only non-state actors but also there are unethical hackers and how they are every day affecting our daily life. They are threatening us, they are hampering us, they are harassing us with their propagandas and with their unethical hacking skills. And thirdly, you have to write some possible solutions. There are some certain points which are absolutely crucial, like making strategies and policies hand in hand, and also appropriate laws, so then we can use it and enforce it in a proper manner. And second, and coordinated and dynamic adaptive actions, where responsibilities should be not only in part of an individual or in part of the organization, but there should be equal sharing of responsibilities among the individuals, among the organization, and among the government as a whole. So all should work together to handle this kind of big problem. Thirdly, there should be agencies, there are agencies like NIA, National Intelligence Agency, and the National Cyber Security agencies, which are working hand in hand, and this should be direct responsibility of the PMO office, and so that they get absolute power and they can handle the situation. And also there is a quick fix, like hiring the IT professionals who are skilled in ethical hacking, and they can provide you cyber security, so you have to hire them with a good package. So these are some of the points which are the possible solutions. So show some some possible channels through which we can curb it. So this is the answer of the question in three part. I hope this will help you. So thank you.